Hey everyone, today I'm going to be explaining how it works that we can transform homes to maximize net profits with zero out-of-pocket expense for our clients. Something that is always a little bit strange, it's surprising, it's shocking, it's exciting, it's empowering, and it's a little bit of an unknown for our clients. You know, people always ask us and kind of look at us in disbelief when we tell them, look, we can renovate and improve and upgrade your home to make you more money with none of your money up front. And they look at us like, okay, but what's the catch? And when they find out that there actually is zero catch, zero out-of-pocket expense, no upcharges, no extra interest, no fees, nothing hidden, no special contractors that we have to force them to use or anything crazy or weird or funky going on behind the screens, they understand that the entire reason that we're able to front the funds to improve their home is because we have a shared goal. And that goal, of course, is that we want to make sure that we maximize the value of our clients' home so that they get the highest possible price. When our clients get the highest possible price, we benefit because we are paid on commission. So therefore, that's why we're empowered through our company, which allows us to front money to our clients for their approved renovations. And so the way that it works is, in terms of our process, is this. And that's what I want to clarify here, because a lot of times when we're talking with clients, they'll think that this is something that the company that we work with does, and that you know, there must be a process in place and there's vendors that are required and vendors that are, you know, hired or connected to our company somehow. No. Our company is the back end of our business. It does not interact with you. It does not provide any other services to you as a client. In this case, they do a great job, and they're acting through an affiliated service as a lender for you. They're acting as a lender and providing capital up front for you to utilize to improve your home. But that is it. All they do is they provide the finances. They do not do anything else. They are not designers. They're not contractors. They're not vendors. They're not coordinators. They're not project managers. That is where the connection stops. And that thereby is where everything else that happens is created by us, your agent, and where we come in and where the difference really happens. So let process. So when we talk with our clients, we make sure that all of our clients understand that we go through, and our plan and process is to really understand and explain to our sellers through our experience what buyers want. And it's not just what we think they want. It's not what our idea is that they want. It's not an imaginary thing that we think of and bring to our clients and force them to renovate and put in a bunch of fancy things into their homes because it's the newest and brightest and most wonderful thing that, you know, a big box retailer has. No, we provide them our experience that we're hearing from all of our direct buyer clients, but also when we're standing at open houses, we're listening. We're hearing all the questions, comments, concerns that consumers are having, buyers are having as they're coming in, their agents are having when they're calling us. And so we know, number one, clients, when they walk into any property, they want something that's light and bright. And that is something so simple, but is actually can be a challenge to achieve. So we start that from the outside of your property. We're looking at lightening and brightening up the exterior of your property, refreshing landscaping to make sure it's light and welcoming before they even enter your home. Inside, that could be something as simple as swapping out fixtures with inexpensive light fixtures. It could be adding recessed lighting. It could be adjusting paint. It could be staging. It could be all of those combined. And so what we do is we walk through and we try to understand and help our clients understand where we can alleviate any of the questions, concerns that possible home buyers might have as they walk into the home, and make those improvements to make the property appeal to the most number of people. And so when we go through with our clients, we put together a recommendation list. We work with our clients to understand what they think, you know, should be done, maybe repairs or other things that they might have knowledge of. And then what we'll do is we'll work with them to get estimates from vendors. We have a number of vendors on any kind of level that we work with on a routine basis. And what that means is that they're available for us. They could start as soon as tomorrow. If we have an approved estimate, they could get to work for us. And we know that these contractors are people that we know, like, trust that they're going to do the project on time, on budget, deliver what they say. There's not going to be change orders. There's not going to be a bunch of unknowns. They know what we're looking for. They know the kind of quality and workmanship that our clients expect, because of course it's our reputation and our clients' homes that are at stake. So it's super important for us. But also clients are not tied to them, right? So we're always happy to get multiple bids, multiple estimates, work with vendors or contractors that maybe our clients already have relationships with. That's great. It's wonderful. We're happy to do that. It is just usually faster, easier, and more cost effective for them to allow us to work with vendors and connect them with vendors that we have a great deal of experience with. And that makes the process a lot easier, smoother, and again, more cost effective for them in the long run. Because I can't tell you how many times my client said, look, I've got this handy person or this painter I've used before, and they come in, they completely botch the job, and now we have to go back, talk to our vendors again, and have them come and redo the job. So now you're really paying twice or 2.5 times what you would have paid otherwise, and we're taking longer and longer to get the property ready. And in our market in Silicon Valley, time really is money. We don't want your property sitting vacant. We want it to be done fast, done right, so we can get on the market and the time that we expected and the time that we planned for. So we go through the property, we get estimates from our vendors, we walk through those estimates with our clients, make recommendations on what we know is going to have the biggest bang for the buck, and understand, the improvements that we would recommend they do. Our clients make selections on what they agree to have done, and then we make sure the contractors go to work for them. So we help them getting those contracts signed, getting everything up and started and running, and then we can even help them process on the back end vendor payments. So they register through a simple portal process, almost like applying for a credit card. They get approved for financing on projects, and then we can help them once they approve any payments that are going out. Again, we always want to make sure our clients know they're in control, right? We know what we're doing. We do this all the time, but we want to make sure our clients are in the loop, that they're getting very clear, constant communication from us. They know what's going on start to finish. And many of my clients, many of which I've never even met in person before, they're out of area or they're moving out of area. So they hand us the keys and they're off. So they're getting constant updates from us and they're involved as much as they want. Some of our clients want to be constantly involved with many updates throughout a day. Other clients are, just need less feedback and information kind of at different points throughout the way, but we're always updating them throughout the process to make sure that they're in control. They have the reins of the project at any kind of point in time, and they're approving any payments that happen, any changes that happen, finishes. They're going to get examples of the kind of paint colors, floor colors, appliances, fixtures, light fixtures, vanities, countertops, all those sorts of things. They're going to be part of that selection process, right? We will make recommendations. We work with our talented team to make sure that we're, again, selecting finishes that work best for this house, for this property, for this timeline that's in stock. And again, we're thinking about all these components as they go together. And so again, maybe our clients have creative ideas, which is always great, but we want to make sure that we're, again, delivering on time and on budget. So it's super important that we work collaboratively with our clients. So again, once they approve everything and the contractors go to work, we help them manage the process. So again, clients are always in control. Clients are hiring the vendors. We do not hire any vendors. They are your vendors. We're happy to connect you with all of our resources, and then we will assist you in managing projects to make sure that everything, again, is done correctly, stayed up on task, and delivered on time as we expect. So we'll deliver constant updates throughout the process. So it's fairly straightforward, right? And many times clients are asking, do you have designers? Who's making the selections? And the surprising thing to them sometimes is that we are the designer, right? Primarily myself. That is my passion, is transforming homes to maximize net profits. I've worked on probably hundreds of properties, my own properties. We've renovated and taken our own personal home all the way down to the studs, done extensive renovations ourselves on several properties. I have investment properties, but also for my clients, I've renovated everything from very small studio apartments all the way up to a very large single family home. So we've really kind of run the gamut in terms of projects and experience that we have. And again, usually we're not doing high-end, super expensive design. What we're doing is designing for today's buyer. And that depends on every price point, on every budget. Every product is different. Every location is different. And so that's going to really cater toward the recommendations that we're going to have at any given time. But more than that, also, when we sit down with the client, we understand what's their goal. Some of our clients, just want to get a property sold, right? They would love to have it improved. They would love to get as much money as they can, but they don't have time, or they, for whatever other reason, they just need to sell the property as is. And we can assist with that also. So it's not always that we're doing big renovations and moving clients out and having, bulldozer come in and there's dust everywhere. No, that's not always the case. Sometimes there's very little to nothing that we do in terms of property improvements or cosmetic updates to a property. But more often than not, clients do seek us out to transform their home to maximize net profit. That is our passion. It's what we're known for. It's what people seek us out for. And it's really what we love to do. A lot of clients will ask me, why do you do this? Nobody else does it. You're not making any really extra money by doing this for us. And again, really, it's my passion. I love the excitement and the joy of helping deliver even more of an amazing experience at the end of the day and delivering a higher price for my clients so that they have amazing results. That's exciting to me. I love having consumers come out and really appreciate what we've done for them that maybe they wouldn't have been able to do themselves. But on the flip side, when we're working with buyers, we can also offer a similar service. So we help our buyer clients envision what maybe a property that's dated or needs some work. We help work with them directly so that once they're in contract, we're helping them obtain quotes, get estimates, get vendors lined up, order cabinetry, light fixtures, all these different things. So that way, as soon as the property closes, we're able to almost flip their new property within a matter of weeks to get them moved into a bright, shiny, beautiful new home. And they're saving a lot by doing that because they're not paying for that convenience anymore for having someone else have done that flip job for them and making selection of finishes that they wouldn't have even liked anyways, right? So we always recommend our clients buy properties that actually need a little bit of improvement. Let us help them do that and make it happen way faster than they ever would have imagined. So people always ask, how long does it take? I would say the average project for us takes about 2 to 3 weeks, and then we usually need about 1 week of home cleaning, staging, photography, videography, and getting print materials. So usually we're on the market within 3 to 4 weeks of clients handing over keys to us. How soon do we need to be activated in a process? Some of our clients activate us 6 months in advance or more. Other clients give me a call and say they need to be on the market as soon as possible. And we jump into place and we can make arrangements and work around your schedule and your timeline and when you need to have the property sold and when you need funds in your bank account. We make all of that happen for you, right? So we understand what your plan is, what your need is, where we're trying to go, how to get there. And then it's our job and my team's job to reverse engineer how we're going to get there. So again, to answer some of the biggest questions that we hear, which is, what's it going to cost me? Are there extra fees and charges? No, there's not. There is a fee to get the financing from our company, but we actually cover that upfront cost for our clients. So we cover that fee that they charge for lending the funds to our clients. We'll pay for that for them, again, because we know we're going to get you a higher dollar amount on the sales price, and therefore we'll collect a higher commission at the end of the day also. So we're happy to cover that fee for our clients. Again, we just do not want there to be any unexpected fees or charges or extra upcharges. The contractors are getting paid immediately. The disbursements are coming from basically the loan vendor, and therefore they're not having to upcharge our clients. They're not having to charge extra fees or hide things in the background because they're not carrying these costs to close of escrow. They're actually getting paid up front, so it works really well for the vendors as well because they're paid in full, and then really it's our vendor that's carrying back those costs and getting paid at closing. So the other question that comes up is, well, what if we decide not to sell? That's fine too. We never force anybody to sell their property, right? Our job is to help you sell your home if that is what you'd like to do. Sometimes plans change, budgets change, life changes, things happen, and people decide not to sell their home. And what happens in that case is one of a few things happens. So the way the financing and funds work that you decided to choose to improve your home, you would have to pay those back. And I believe it's within a 12-month period of the time that you took out those funds. Or if you outright cancel a listing agreement, the funds become immediately due. So those are the ways in which those funds would have to be paid back. So just like any loan, they do come due at some point. If you do end up selling your home, those funds are collected at close of escrow, so you're never writing out a check or anything for that. So again, clients are in control. It's a very transparent, very clear process. We don't make any decisions without our clients fully on board, fully directing, really every step of the way and being just as involved as you want to. So hope that clarifies how the concierge service works. Again, it's really just to think of it as the financing side of things. Everything else that happens, the design, the selection of finishes, colors, connecting with contractors, vendors, coordinating everything, that's done by myself and my team. We help support our home clients in doing that. So all of that is gained through our knowledge, through our experience, through our vendors that are constantly working and doing tons of projects for us all the time. We keep them busy, which keeps them happy, and they in turn make us and our clients happy. So it really works out well for everyone. So if you have any questions at all on maximizing your home to make sure that you're getting net profits at the end of the day, or if you're thinking of maybe selling at some point down the road, but you want to do some improvements and enjoy them while you're still there, that's awesome too. We're always happy to give feedback, recommendations, and hope that you give us a call when you are ready to sell your home. But if you want to make improvements to enjoy those, send us a direct message, email me. If you have other comments, questions, or thoughts on how this process works, or about the home buying or selling process, especially in Silicon Valley, but anywhere in the country, drop us a note here and start a conversation going. Hope you like this video and subscribe for others, and we'll see you on